back, you heard Ways and Means Chair Aaron Michaelwitz talk about budget realities and his political future, or not talk about it really. When do you think he will become Speaker, Michaelwitz? What do you think?
As soon as Ron Mariano says he can. And that's the way the State House works. I thought he was interesting in that he did not full and wholeheartedly embrace all these spending proposals. And it told me that she's going to have some rough sledding with the legislature.
All right, what do you think, Marianne?
If Aaron is a guest on this show a year from now, he'll be Speaker Michaelwitz. So the question is, does Ron Mariano decide not to run for re-election, or does he step down sometime between now and then? But I expect him to be Speaker next year at this time.
He hasn't committed to serving a full term. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
But he artfully dodged the question,
Yes,
which was
Aaron's
very good.
Aaron's
All right, speaking of generational change, Gerard Mayo is now the head coach of the New England Patriots. He said that Kraft and Mayo work well together, which was supposed to be a joke, you know. Okay. Ginny, let me start with you. Are you hopeful about this post-Belichick era?
By the way, that's called Buckingham humor, which is traditionally not funny at all, I can attest. Sure, I mean, we're always going to be hopeful, but it's all going to be about what happens next year. I mean, all the excitement now is just like
that is the way the NFL has changed. I mean, it's what have you done for me today? It's not 2 years down the road or 2 years behind you. Marianne?
We wish Mayo well, and we'll see how it goes when he loses a game, or if it's a losing season. That will be the test.
Is it difficult to succeed a legend, regardless of whether you judge how you judge Belichick's personality?
Right.
You always want to be the person after the person who follows them.
Yeah. I mean, Dan Rather following Walter Cronkite. Now you've got whatever. You've got this guy trying to follow the 24-year legend guy.
We wish him well.
We wish him well.
All right, let's wrap things up with best week or worst week. We'll go with Marianne first.
Best week, Maura Healey, the State of the State speech she gave, her first one, a passionate, forceful defense of everything that she's doing, and for Massachusetts too. Listed her accomplishments, a long list of things left to do, but it was one of the best speeches I've ever seen, the best by her. And the story about her mother and brother, I don't know anyone who could have gotten through that.
Brought tears to her eyes.
Yeah.
It brought tears to everyone's eyes.
What do you think?
Worst week, Newton teachers going on strike. The kids don't deserve this after COVID and all they went through, and it's illegal.
All right.
And it's illegal, but this is the sixth group to actually go on strike in the state. So it may be illegal, but it's not unprecedented. Teachers go on strike.
Politicians like Ayanna Presley who say it's A-OK.
Yeah. All right, Ginny, thank you. Marianne, thank you.
We'll
Folks, thank you. Oh, yeah, right. Thank you for joining us tonight. Of course, we have the New Hampshire primary. Watch every ounce of it right here on News Center 5. Every Sunday we go on the record.